Hello, everyone. This is Bob with Comic Crusaders. I've been joined today, this Sunday. What's the date today? The second of July, with the very talented, very awesome Travis Mercer here. We got a lot of great stuff going on. We got the Page Punchers line right here. Bring that camera in so we can see that. Let me ask you. Is this your first Denver Fan Expo?
Oh no, I'm local.
Oh, you are local.
So this is kind of my home show.
Oh, awesome.
The one that I always make it to. So.
Oh, nice. Are you a native?
I am.
Congratulations. Welcome.
I was born in Westminster.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was born like in the federal area.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know, I'm just a little bit up north. Yeah. But yeah, definitely local, born and bred Coloradan.
Oh, nice. How's the convention been treating you this weekend?
Good. It's been very, very crowded.
Nice.
It's packed and people are back and in full force, and it feels like how it was before, before the shutdown.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I came in yesterday and it was just packed. I was like,
wall to wall.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, and I'm happy that everybody's back and excited about, hopefully not just anime and statues and games. Hopefully it's the comics too that people are excited about.
Exactly. And speaking of which, I wanted to go back to the Page Punchers here.
Yes.
Because I didn't realize you had done the artwork.
Yes, absolutely. So we'll take a look inside. If you want to flip through, wow. I did all the interior art. So all the covers, the variant covers, are done by different artists.
Okay.
Some of which are good friends of mine.
Oh, nice.
Which is really cool. The Robin one in particular, that's done by VK Marion, a really good buddy of mine. So it was awesome to get him to do one of them. So each figure is packaged with their appropriate cover. So the Batgirl has the Batgirl cover.
That was nice because the first couple waves they did, it was the same cover art.
Yep.
But I think with the Aquaman wave, they did different covers.
Yes.
And then this one, because when I opened them and reviewed them, I was like, this is actually really cool.
Yeah.
And what I like is the fact that your artwork is translated into plastic form. How does that feel?
It was a little unreal until I saw it. Until I got the box that had all 4 figures in it, and I took them out. It was like, oh, that's a real thing. I can hold this in my hand, because when I was designing them, I had 3D rendering models of what it was going to look like, and that was my character designs. And then it was just like making a regular comic. But then it's kind of that extra step of like, oh, when a comic comes out, you get your comps or you see them in stores, and that's really exciting. But it almost felt like an extra step of seeing it like in 3-dimensional space. Like, I
would imagine.
Oh, yeah, I remember doing this, and this is what it looks like in this form. So it's cool.
So I have a question. How far advanced were you working on this before the release?
I remember finishing the issue in October. Of last year. Yeah. So it's been a while. So to see those figures and to see them like come up, it's kind of like, I remember that. Like, that was so much fun. Unfortunately, just because of the way that the industry works, like a lot of stuff has been done since then that hasn't come out yet. So timeline wise, it can be a little strange. So like, I've got a bunch of stuff coming in the late summer and fall, stuff that I've been working on since October. Oh, wow. So does that make sense? So there's gaps of like, my stuff's not on shelves for 3 months because that's just the way that the timing works out. You know what I mean? So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun reviewing these, messing around with them. I was a crazy person. I went ahead and bought a whole bunch of ice.
Oh, nice.
And then I set it up as the background for the review.
That's awesome.
It was a little intense.
It's awesome.
But, I really enjoyed I loved it's an Elseworld story, basically. It's easy to dive into. I love stories like that. Like, it just brings me back to my childhood with, like, the Legends of the Dark Knight line.
Absolutely. Like, it kind of has that charm of what Gotham by Gaslight has. It's like, do you know Batman? Cool. That's all you need to know. And you jump in, and it's a fun story. And when I was doing it, it reminded me of back in the 90s when I was a kid too. And later in the Ninja Turtles line when they were doing all the toys and they started to get a little more strange with
Oh
it.
yeah, like the Star Trek, the werewolves.
Exactly. They were playing sports, you know, all of that kind of crazy stuff. And it was like, well, it's the Ninja Turtles, but they're doing these things, and that was fun. And that's all you needed. It's like, well, where does this fit into the story?
Right.
It doesn't matter. Because it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's something you can look at and then move on.
Exactly.
And enjoy for what it is.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what is there anything else you would like to promote going up, or?
So I've got some upcoming things. I can't give specifics because it's going to be talked about at San Diego.
Okay.
And I will be there. I'll be doing a signing after the release of some information. But the next thing that I've got coming that's hitting shelves is I'm spending a little time in Metropolis.
Oh, nice.
So that's my little hint for you, and it's been a lot of fun.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. If they want to see more of your artwork or, interact with you, like, where's the best place to do that?
The best place to find me is at Instagram, just because it's the easiest thing to do, because it's visual based, and I'm at Travesty, TRAVISTY 17. Or you can just Google me, Travis Mercer Art, and my Instagram is usually the first thing that comes up.
Oh, very nice.
And that's where everybody can find me, and you can feel free to follow or message or whatever. I'm pretty active. So
awesome. Well, I want to thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And folks, we'll have more coverage here. And until then, great googly moogly.